if you were to go back and do things differently, or when you look at some of the lessons learned or advice you would give an entrepreneur, what would be a couple things that you would say, I've been down this road before, just that trust me, here are some recommendations, or here's some of what I've learned and I would do differently.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great question. You like to keep me on my toes. This is a
I
great one.
told you, hot seat.
That's a good one. I'd say just off the top of my head, looking back on if I had to do something over again, it's really kind of being able to really understand kind of my gut and my heart better, or maybe integrating that with my head. Because oftentimes, most of my career has been on my head because it's like this is the path, and I think that this is going to get me to where I want to go or achieve and get me to where I want to be. But a lot of times, I made decisions not really, kind of listening to my heart or my gut, and I think that has got me into some challenging situations that allowed me to get really, really valuable lessons. So I'm not regretting them at all. But if there's a way for me to learn how to integrate those sooner, I think it'd probably have shortened the path to where I wanted to go, with the feeling that I truly am doing this because I want to, not because it's what society or my, parents or expectations have said that this is what I need to do or be. So I think that work, we talked about like redefining what success feels like to me. That's a journey I'm really excited on, and of course, I wish I did it sooner, but it's happening now. So it's happening at the time it's supposed to. And if I had that as an internal compass and North Star earlier, I'd say that yeah, I mean maybe I wouldn't have had to go to such depth of learning and challenges. Who knows? But I'd say that that's something that has supremely helped me in my career and my well-being and my outlook on kind of life and where I want to go and what I want to do and type of impact I want to make. And so I think those are those questions that I have actively embraced, but I'm now leveraging heavier and leaning on heavier um, as I go into this next phase of service and being able to leverage the networks that I've built that I didn't have early in my career, or the skill sets and knowledge. I have this kind of different way of being and doing that I can leverage so I don't need to pull the midnight oil all the time, that I can pick, like really be strategic on when I need to grind, because I'm not saying that life will never have times where I need to put in that midnight oil, but to not make that as the default normal so that when I do pull it, it really makes a big impact. And so I think it's just leveraging those other gifts that I have more efficiently.